Hi beautiful, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'm going to be talking about allergies to makeup. So we're going to get into it. If you need help or advice or tips or just ways to ease the allergic reaction, and then also finding out ways to prevent it in the future, then keep on watching, because I have got a few little tips that I can share with you. So without further ado, if you are new to my channel, then consider subscribing if you enjoy anything beauty related, and true crime as well if you enjoy watching that sort of thing. And if you are already subscribed, then thank you so much for watching, and let's just get on into the video. Okay, so I have had an allergic reaction to latex. So I obviously don't use latex anymore. I will put a picture on the screen now for you to have a look at like what it was like. So that is a clear indication of the exact product you have, and knowing what it is and then preventing it happening in the future by not using it anymore. So that's like an easy way obviously to stop that allergic reaction. So if you are having an allergic reaction to makeup and stuff like that, it can be a lot more difficult to actually find out what the product is or the ingredient is that you are allergic to. So I've had a lot of allergic reactions on my eyes recently. I don't know if you can see, yeah, here, so it's a little bit dry, a little bit like wrinkly. I have a little bit of like dry skin here. So this is just obviously my body healing itself and working out the allergic reaction. So I have had allergic reactions to lash glue. I have tried all different lash glues. I started on just a normal one. Obviously had an allergic reaction to that. That was easy to work out. And I got a lash glue that was like, had vitamins in it, didn't have latex in it, and it was hypoallergenic and formaldehyde free. So a lot of those ingredients a lot of people are allergic to. So I got the one that had all of that stuff removed, and for a couple of years it was okay. And I kind of feel like sometimes your body just reacts to makeup products, anything that you might be using for years, and then all of a sudden your body just doesn't like it anymore. It rejects it. Obviously now I know I can't wear lash glue, and that's fine. I've singled that out. So then I had another reaction, which I will pop on the screen, and my eye was so swollen. This has happened about 3 times, so I'm still kind of working out exactly what the ingredient is. Now you can be allergic to mica, silica, I'm sure like copolymers and stuff like that in mascaras, lash glue, and your eyes can be super sensitive to it. So the key thing is if you had an allergic reaction, you need to let it heal. Now this will probably take a week, 2 weeks, really depends on how your body heals itself. The ways that you can speed it up with, especially your eyes, because obviously we'll talk about your eyes today. So you can use, I had a cream called, I'll pop it on the screen now for you, because then you can actually see what it looks like. So this cream here really helps with like the dryness. So you're going to get a lot of dry skin around your eyes. This can cause it to be more cracked, irritated, and less likely to heal itself. So this cream is for like psoriasis, eczema, dermatitis. Now a lot of times when you have allergic reactions, you then can have dermatitis, and it basically causes your skin to have like a rash. It's very dry, and it's harder to get rid of. So this cream is for all those types of things, mainly surrounding dry skin. So you want to keep it very hydrated. You don't want creams with fragrance in them or anything that's going to irritate your eye anymore. So this cream really helped to hydrate my eye and really did speed up the process of healing it. I've tried times before where I've put nothing on it at all, and as much as like that you can still heal that way. Your body will heal itself eventually, but it's going to be a lot more difficult to speed up the process. So keep it hydrated. This cream that I'm talking about is really good for that. Another one is vitamin E capsules. So I saw a girl talking about this on YouTube because I was just stressing so much about this situation, especially because I do makeup videos on my channel, so I was getting a little bit stressed about it. Now, vitamin E capsules have the vitamin E oil inside, so you want to cut that open with a knife. Be really careful with this. And then inside you'll have the vitamin E oil. Now, your skin absolutely loves vitamin E. It helps to like regrow cells, and it just helps to heal the skin. So I put this on my eye as well, and because it's an oil, it's super hydrating, and this again sped up the process. So those are the two things that you need to get. A cream that is really good for sensitive skin, preferably for dermatitis. No steroids, because steroids can actually exacerbate the problem and cause like a much longer time for healing. Like steroids, I always say, is a no-no, especially steroid cream. So get creams that are just really hydrating but no fragrance in them, and specifically designed for like dermatitis and eczema and stuff like that. So that will help hydrate, and then obviously the vitamin E oil will really hydrate it and help heal. So those are the tips to speed up the process if you're having an allergic reaction, your eye's swollen. As well, a warm compress will kind of so when you put cold on, obviously you take the swelling down. When you put a warm on, if you've got like liquid or like water kind of retention in your eye, the warm will basically help it to drain almost, as opposed to like trauma. So when you have I don't know, you've broken your toe or your foot or whatever, and you have swelling, and it's trauma, you usually put like cold on it. So those are the things that will help you in the kind of like process, because I know, especially if you're watching this and you're going through the exact same thing, I know how frustrating it is. And you know, it's a very much a waiting game, especially when you want to find out what it is that's causing this irritation and this allergic reaction. You can't keep putting makeup on it, you have to leave it. So this will just help keep the external, you know, the visual part of it down, and you know, you'll feel a little bit more comfortable if you need to go out and stuff like that. It's important at the end of the day. And again, it's so important to allow your body to heal. So you need to leave your eye, or whatever it is that's had this allergic reaction, you need to leave it now. And I don't really know like how long for. I would say give it a month to fully heal. Just because the allergic reaction is still probably there under the skin, especially like you can see like where I've got dryness, and then where I've got like this bit in the corner here. You can tell that my eyes are still healing. So if I was to put anything else on it, I might not be allergic to that thing, but my eye's still irritated, so I'm probably going to have another reaction. So it's best to leave it, let it completely settle down, give it a month. Even when you think that it's completely cleared, just give it that little bit longer. So once you've done that and you feel like whatever it is that's had an allergic reaction has healed, then you want to kind of go through your makeup. You want to work out or try and pinpoint what made your eye flare up, or what made the certain part that's kind of had the allergic reaction flare up. Mine has been the L'Oreal Paradise mascara. When I first tried it, I had a slight tingling sensation on my eye, and it didn't really show up straight away. And then every time I used it, I still had the tingling sensation. And then I think my body just kind of got to the point where it was just like reject almost. And then that's where I had 3 flare-ups where my eye was swollen. Now the swelling, I believe, is an allergic reaction through something that's in that mascara. Now I've looked at all the ingredients, and there were a few things that I'm kind of like, oh, it could be that. The copolymer, which I've researched into, and people can be allergic to that. I mean, people can be allergic to pretty much anything. And I'm just staying away from that. So I've put everything that I think I'm allergic to into a box. All my glues are in there, the eyelash, the mascara's in there. And then I also had some eyeshadows that I've been using. So I've also put those in a box because I feel like there's a possibility. So once I'm completely healed, all the stuff I'm umming and ahhing about, I can test. So once you've tested it, you want to give it 3 days, because your body can take like 3 days for it to even show up. You want to give it enough time to show yourself that it's this specific product. Because if you put on, you know, a mascara, eyeshadow, eyeliner, there's 3 possible things it could be. So you want to do one at a time. So that's why I'm putting everything in a box that I think I'm having an allergic reaction to. So I recently bought a organic eyeliner and an organic glue. Now I tested them like just on the corners of my eye, one on each, and I had an allergic reaction to them. So I can put those to one side and get rid of them, because my body just doesn't agree with it. So that is how you're going to work out what you actually are allergic to. Now you could guess constantly about what actual ingredient it is, but unless you keep testing the makeup that you've already got one by one, giving it 3 days per product, and if you have any reaction, put it into a box. Then you can kind of like side by side look on websites and stuff like that, and for the specific ingredients for that product you're looking at, and put them side by side and go, right, this ingredient is in this one and this one, and you can write it down. And then, you know, once you've kind of gathered all of the information, you know exactly what you're allergic to and you can stay away from it. So I'm kind of at the point now where as well, sorry about this massive spot, it's so painful. So yes, that is basically like the tips and tricks of preventing it in the future, healing it, rapidly healing it, so you can kind of like get about your day, carry on without this massive swollen eyelid or just pain. I mean, it can be really, really sore and painful. So this will just help you kind of heal a lot quicker and in a much natural way as well. So you're not going to be like putting loads of harsh chemicals on your eye. These are all things that are natural, especially like the vitamin E oil. So once you've kind of done all of that, it's just best trial and error at the end of the day. But please remember to just do one product at a time in a 3-day period. Do not do anything more than that, because you will get confused and then you won't know, and this will just keep on going, and it's very frustrating. Like when you don't know what it is and you keep using it and it keeps happening like it has done with me, it gets so frustrating. And then once you've done that, you can figure out what it is, and you can get brands that are more tailored to hypoallergenic. And the thing is as well, brands that are hypoallergenic, you still might have allergic reactions to them, but you can still test them out. So get like sample sizes, get travel sizes, don't buy the full product. Brands like Bare Minerals, Clinique, those are the types of brands that do hypoallergenic makeup and tailor for more, you know, people with allergies and stuff like that. So yes, that is kind of like the journey that I'm kind of giving to you and helping you out with, because I know how frustrating it can be, and you know, not knowing is the worst thing. Like you can't find a solution when you have no idea what it even is. So I really hope that this video has helped you and will help you, because there's nothing worse than, you know, keep getting these things and you just have no idea like why, you know what I mean? You have no idea why it's even happening. So yes, I really hope that you get it sorted. I hope that it works out in the end, and I hope that these tips and tricks can be of help to you, because it's so important to find out information and then kind of spread the word, because it's the only way, you know, people learn and get knowledge and stuff like that. So I really hope that you have a lovely day. I hope that you're not, you know, in too much pain and you get it sorted. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe if you enjoyed this video, and if you enjoy anything beauty related, because I do so many other videos, and I also do true crime if you are interested in that sort of thing. And yes, if you are already subscribed, then thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all in my next one. Bye.